reading too much into the way I smile, and the way I show affection towards my girlfriend. According to my girlfriend's mom, the fact that I have a motorcycle makes me extra slutty. And that's how this escalated.
Whoa. Wow.
My sister and I have an 18-year-old dog. It's been a tough few months for him, and I think he's approaching the end. For that reason, usually one of us is always with him. He's on the smaller side, so he's easy to bring along anywhere. I've had to leave to get medicine to my dog at a certain time of the day because he's on a schedule, and I guess my girlfriend's mom found even this to be suspicious. The other day, I left my girlfriend and her family to go give my dog his medicine, and on my way there, my phone alerted me that an AirTag was traveling with me. When I reached my place, I searched all of my pockets and stuff and eventually found it on my motorcycle itself. It was connected to my girlfriend's mom's number. I told my girlfriend, and my girlfriend said she put her mom's AirTag on my bike to prove to her mom that I was not lying about where I was going. I get that she was trying to defend me, but I feel angry at her. It's hard to articulate, but ever since I met my girlfriend's family, microaggressions by her mom are really getting to me, and it's hard to separate them from my girlfriend. Hoping I'm just overstimulated by all of this, and things will get better after Christmas is over. I'm not sure if I'm an asshole for being cold towards my girlfriend about the AirTag though, but it's a frustration that I'm having trouble letting go of.
Race or cultural background was not mentioned, correct?
Mm-mm.
Because I could have sworn microaggressions only applied in that context. Or am I wrong?
I think they could apply in different contexts. It's just way more common in racial.
All right. So that was the first thing. I was like, wait, what? I understand this frustration. It sounds like you're not. It sounds like a situation of like the parents think you're not good enough for my daughter. Privilege says a whole lot about how people shape their lives, live their lives, who they want their kids to be around. Like, we've all seen it. We've all, without going into, we've all seen it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have probably encountered it in some way, shape, or form. I understand the frustration there, and I think it warrants a conversation. Like, you may love me, but, you know what I'm saying? And I'm doing the extra work for your parents to love me more. But I'm never going to be good enough for them. Like, it's not an exact direct, like, do this, do that. This is a little harder because for some people, family is important. And if my family don't rock with you, then I shouldn't rock with you. Or as other people can be like, screw the world, it's me and you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel the pain of him of like, I'm just trying to do what I can to, be who you want me to be. In addition to like, I love you, I care about you, but I don't know. It's kind of hard. Like there's some more questions I would love to ask and see like, okay, what is the girlfriend doing about all this? Like you put the AirTag on it, but without saying anything. Yes, you're trying to prove, but why didn't you talk to me? You know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't you just tell me, hey, my mom doesn't believe you? I don't know. It's weird because it also depends on the relationship that she has with her parents too. Yeah, there's a lot of factors.
I think my biggest thing though is just that whole invasion of privacy piece.
Yeah,
I can't get over that. Even with her defense on it, I still can't get over the fact that that would freak me out. I don't know how I would react if I was being tracked. Even if it was for a day, it's still like, bro, you're tracking me off of someone else's assumption about me. We've been together for 3 years. Why can't you just trust what I'm saying? There's that. That freaks me out. Because, and especially with like dating and stuff, like there's certain things you don't do in your dating relationship because A, you're your own person, two become one, you're your own person still. I'm entitled to my privacy in the dating life. I'm still entitled to my privacy.
It's right there.
I guess, I don't know, I'm not necessarily there yet, but with marriage, there's a certain still point of privacy privacy I feel like you could have. Like, don't track me.
Maybe not the tracking part, but the privacy thing is that's
Like, what is it? Those people that have like their, like, some people don't share rooms because of that exact thing. And, you know, you get your own space, your own time. So the fact that she's tracking him, while not even being at a stage where it could be up in the air acceptable to be tracked.
Yeah.
That's what's getting me too. Like, we're doing steps that we're not even there yet. I'm still trying to get to learn your family, and you're tracking me.
No, I agree. I don't think you're ever there yet for tracking. I don't think that's ever a thing. I don't care how long you've been together. I don't think there's ever a tracker
Hello
without
from
my
America.
knowledge.
without my knowledge.
Yeah, because there's a different thing. You're like, we're finding my thing. I'm always on you, and that's different. I acknowledge that. I consented to that.
Mm-hmm.
But you're never on a level where I can track you without your knowledge. That's not a relationship level that anyone gets to.
And if it is,
then you
might need to have a conversation.
Right. Yeah, because your girlfriend seems to think you're there.
Yeah. I think it is similar to the situation that you're talking about, though, where the girlfriend probably is very much like, if my family likes you, if my family rocks with you, then I rock with you. But also, it's like, like everyone's been saying, do the 3 years before that mean nothing? You're that unconfident insecure about your relationship, where one or two conversations or interactions with your mother can really rock how you view this person who you saw marrying, because they are meeting your parents. So
this is where I think the problem is. If you are that kind of person where you're like, family is so important to me, why are you meeting 3 years into the relationship? You need to. People do introduce partners way too late, especially if that's so important. If I'm like, my family's important to me, I'm like, you're probably meeting the first 6 months likely to be, because I don't want to waste all this time if 3 years in, and if my mom was like, no, he's not the right guy for you, then I'm like, dang, why didn't I talk about this earlier in the relationship?
Because there are people who think the opposite. No, I'm gonna wait. I've heard people say, I'm gonna wait a year before you meet my family. Excuse me, what? Why? Like, I don't want them to. No, you're still getting to know this person, and you could be all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Rose-colored lenses. You're literally in the honeymoon phase of your vision of how much you like this person, but your closest people can't see.
Right.
They can see who this person is without you,
and like expose who you really are.
That as well. It's not even just about them. It's about you too.
Be like, you're not acting like yourself when you're with them.
It's like, because that's how they act normally. But that totally went over my head. The fact that they've been dating for 3 years and they're just now,
Because I was going to ask, does it change if it's like COVID and health issues and they don't live in the same country? But FaceTime exists.
Right. Like the rest of us. Zoom.
Yeah.
Because they're like, on my camera, like the catfish reasons. They're like, oh, my camera don't work. Or I ain't got FaceTime. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
You're a catfish. Your parents don't exist.
Because when I was literally like about to ask that question, I was like, FaceTime literally works just fine.
Mail? Make it a pen pal.
So top comment here. The most foundational part of a relationship is the trust between two people. The fact that she didn't tell you about it sounds like she also wanted to see what you were doing. Because if she trusted you, she would have defended you. Parents are, and have always been, skeptical since the first cave person brought another back to their parents. It's up to her, and you have to convince them otherwise. You seem to have done a lot, so it may just come down to direct face-to-face conversations with 3 or 4 of you to really hammer this home. Otherwise, who knows what else will be done next to test your loyalty. And Opie responded, that's what I've been struggling with. The fact that she didn't let me in on her plan makes me wonder if she wanted to test me too. Even if that's not the case, the whole approach has pissed me off.
Yeah.
And then we'll read the other two.
Got that side cave chick. That first side cave chick.
Can you imagine?
I'm like, ooh. And then the parents are like,
ooga. You got grandma over to talk about.
I'm like, oh.
What's the cave air tag? Is it like an animal you put on the person?
It's like a big...
It's a tick.
That's a tick.
He's like, oh.
It's the blood trail.
The girlfriend's like, ooh.
And then the grandma comes back to reprise her role. Okay, so this is from the same OP, so original poster. But it's a new no, it's like a new story prompt. I don't know what to say. New dawn, it's a new life, and I'm feeling
See, what you all don't know, who are looking at me at all these different body shakes and stuff, that's because I get chills. But I'm a whole dancer, but I'm locked in this couch, so I couldn't get full choreography.
Dang, you got scared to stay locked. Now you're just like, don't move out of this.
Right.
I was gonna say, I mean, like we do have a full shot just in case.
So I'm gonna give to Sam's is
That leg. I saw that
Out
point.
there.
I saw that point.
And then it was the slow control.
Slow control out. Yeah.
That is what you call that.
Because the way my leg would be like, my leg would be
Okay, that's got the leg there, right?
My girlfriend's parents surprised me with a visit overseas. I'm considering breaking up with her.
This is from the same guy?
Same guy.
No. We done seen this movie one too many times.
I, 28 male, and my girlfriend, 33 female. We've been together for a few years and have discussed getting married. Unfortunately, ever since I met her parents last year, their behavior, specifically her mom, has made it difficult for me to see a future anymore. Her mom mistrusts me, and it's all based on superficial impressions and assumptions about who she thinks I am. I've tried to show her parents patience, and I have been extremely respectful, giving them opportunities to get to know me and overcome their prejudices. Everything came to a head when I went to visit my home country. I have a place here, and I came to see a friend get married. Her parents showed up unannounced and requested a ride from the airport. I immediately called my girlfriend despite the time difference because I was in shock.
Oh, she was even there.
She claimed she had no idea about their plans. They claim it was all impromptu, cheap flight, last minute, etc. But I don't buy it.
Oh.
Anyway, I picked them up and they're currently staying with me in my apartment. They've got no itinerary, but want me to arrange for them to see XYZ. And of course, they need me as a translator. Everything is apparently too foreign to them and they're lost without me, and they refuse to go anywhere without me as an escort. My girlfriend is apologetic, but I just don't see her supporting me in dealing with her parents, especially her mom, who is the instigator. The dad has no backbone and is forced to follow her. I posted another issue a while back too. My girlfriend doesn't support me in setting boundaries, so as her partner, I fall into a rock and a hard place type situation. I can't tell if I'm being cold and uninviting, or if these people are crazy, and my girlfriend is so afraid of them she didn't even warn me about something like this. I feel like I can handle anything if she's on my side, but it doesn't feel like she is. Maybe I can't be with somebody like that.
So when you first said my girlfriend's parents surprised me with a trip overseas, I thought like they booked him a flight to go somewhere.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Not they pull up to him overseas and then expect him to like.
And his girlfriend's not even there. Their
That's
daughter.
so
And he went for someone's wedding. It wasn't like he was just living there casually. He was there
Right.
for borrowed time as well, or planned time, I should say.
Right.
Oh my God. What? How did they know where he was at?
Yeah.
Air tag.
Probably. Well, I'm assuming the girlfriend had to have known.
But the book, that is like very, either you have insanely disposable income, or there's something about that it's making my ass itch. Like, what?
Well, they have to pay for lodging because they stay with him.
But just to think, I'm just gonna go plan a trip. We're just gonna go
That's
follow him,
suspicious.
sneak up on him because
Yeah.
he was going back to his home country. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
They snuck up to see if he was cheating. Because the mom, who was the
Yeah.
instigator, I guarantee you that's what it was.
we
But
can't go
she's
anywhere
got to be
without
getting
you.
that information from somebody. So
the
I
fact
feel
that
like,
he's in the country
yeah,
had to come from the girlfriend.
yeah, and the parents are like, hey, we're here. What do you mean you're here? How do you even know I'm here?
You see how I clocked that cultural thing in the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, huh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
That's
I
what?
would be terrified. And
That's weird. It's very weird.
I remember on the first story, I was like, what? Yeah, why would you wait 3 years? But now seeing all this, I understand why she waited.
That was intentional.
But like, bro, you got to get out of that.
Now
Like,
he's catching, yeah.
Because that's gonna be the rest of your life. There's gonna be so many boundaries
this is at the
pushed.
beginning.
Right.
This is when they just know you. They just got to know you, and they're already
Pulling up.
I could
on
never
your
expect
trips.
that. I couldn't even expect my friends to go to my friend's house and be like, drop everything you're doing and like shepherd me around, translate for me. I wouldn't do that for friends I knew for a long time, but you're just doing with your daughter's boyfriend that you barely know.
That's so weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And it's cross country.
You across the
State to
pond.
state.
And
State
it's
to state.
just them. Their daughter is not there.
She's not even there.
And they've only met him once.
Yeah.
Maybe, I mean, was with him for a period of time for Christmas.
Mm-mm. No.
So these two posts are about 30 days apart. So it's very new meeting this parent. The parents.
I think you can break up with her.
Yeah, and the dad got the father got swooped in on this time.
Because I think
And
like,
check your house.
well, like you guys are pointing out too,
Tags everywhere.
it's so weird that the girlfriend is like what is the girlfriend doing? It's so wrong that the girlfriend is like not helping the situation at all. Like, hey, yeah, maybe don't go to his home country. Why are you following him to his home country?
It also seems like the mom is a person like